हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड यूट्यूब चैनल। हमारे इस यूट्यूब चैनल पर आप सभी को मिलते हैं फुल्ली एक्सेसिबल टॉक बैक के साथ टेक्नोलॉजी, जॉब अलर्ट से संबंधित नई अपडेट्स। इन नई अपडेट्स को पाने के लिए चैनल को कीजिए सब्सक्राइब और पास में बने बेल आइकन को प्रेस करके कीजिए ऑल पे सेट, ताकि आपको मिल सके हमारी वीडियो की सबसे पहले अपडेट। तो कंटिन्यू वॉचिंग इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड यूट्यूब चैनल।
Hello friends, welcome to Information for Visually Impaired YouTube channel. Today I am discussing on the vacancy for multitasking non-technical staff in Havaldar in the post of CBIC and CBN. First we will look into some important dates. So the date for submission of online applications starts from 22 March 2022 to 30 April 2022. The last date and time for receipt of online application is 30th April 2022. The last date and time for making online fee payment is 2 May 2022. The last date and time for generation of offline challan is 3 May 2022. The last date for payment through challan during working hours of bank is 4 May 2022. Then again, the dates of window for application form correction and online payment of correction charges is from 5 May 2022 to 9 May 2022. Then we have the dates for the exam, that is the schedule of computer based examination paper 1 will be held in July 2022. And again, the dates for paper 2 examination which is descriptive in nature is not yet notified now, so we have to wait for that notification. Now we will look into the age relaxation which is permissible beyond the upper age limit for the candidates of the PWD category belonging to the unreserved OBC and SC/ST category. So the PWD candidate belonging to the unreserved category has an age relaxation of 10 years. PWD candidates belonging to OBC category have an age relaxation of 13 years. And at last, PWD candidates belonging to ST and ST category have an age relaxation of 15 years. Now we will look into the provision of compensatory time and assistance of scribe. In case of persons with benchmark disabilities in the category of blindness, locomotor disability, and cerebral palsy, the facility of scribe is provided if desired by the candidate. In case of remaining categories of persons with benchmark disabilities, the provision of scribe will be available only on production of a certificate at the time of examination to the effect that the person concerned has physical limitation to write, and scribe is essential to write examination on his behalf from the chief medical officer or civil surgeon or medical superintendent of a government healthcare institution as per performa at Annexure 1. The facility of scribe or passage reader will be provided to the PWD candidates only if they have opted for the same in the online application form. The candidate will have the discretion of opting for his own scribe or to avail the facility of scribe provided by the Commission. Appropriate choice in this regard will have to be given by the candidate in the online application form. In case the candidate opts for his own scribe, the qualification of the scribe should be one step below the qualification of the candidate taking the examination. The candidates with benchmark disabilities opting for own scribe shall be required to submit details of the own scribe at the time of examination as per performa at Annexure 2. In addition, the scribe has to produce a valid ID proof as per list given at the paragraph 15.7 in original at the time of examination. A photocopy of the ID proof of the scribe signed by the candidate as well as the scribe will be submitted along with proforma at Annexure 2. If subsequently it is found that the qualification of the scribe is not as declared by the candidate, then the candidate shall forfeit his right to the post and claims relating thereto. Own scribe should not be a candidate of this examination. If a candidate is detected as assisting another PWD candidate as scribe in this examination, then the candidatures of both the candidates will be cancelled. A compensatory time of 20 minutes per hour of examination will be provided to the candidates who are allowed use of scribe as described. The candidates referred at paragraph 8.1 and 8.2 above who are eligible for scribe but do not avail the facility of scribe will also be given compensatory time of 20 minutes per hour of examination. No attendant other than the scribe for eligible candidates will be allowed inside the examination hall. One-eyed candidates and partially blind candidates who are able to read the normal question paper set with or without magnifying glass and who wish to write or indicate the answer with the help of magnifying glass will be allowed to use the same in the examination hall and will not be entitled to a scribe. Such candidates will have to bring their own magnifying glass to the examination hall. The PWD candidates who have availed the facility of scribes or passage reader and or compensatory time must produce relevant documents for the eligibility of scribe or compensatory time at the time of document verification. Failure to produce such supporting documents will lead to cancellation of their candidature for the examination. Now we will discuss about the scheme of examination. So the examination will consist of a computer-based examination, which is paper 1, then a physical efficiency test or PET or physical standard test or PST, that is only for the post of Havaldar, and a descriptive paper, that is paper 2. There shall be no provision for re-evaluation or rechecking of the scores. No correspondence in this regard shall be entertained. Now let's come to the pattern of the examination for paper 1, which is a computer based examination. So there will be 4 parts for the examination. So part 1 is that of general English. It has 25 questions with a maximum of 25 marks. Part 2 consists of general intelligence and reasoning with 25 questions and a maximum of 25 marks. Part 3 has numerical aptitude with 25 questions and a maximum of 25 marks. And at last, Part 4 has general awareness with 25 questions and a maximum of 25 marks. The time duration for all the 4 parts is 90 minutes and 120 minutes for candidates eligible for scribe. Paper 1 will consist of objective type multiple choice questions. The questions will be set both in English and Hindi for part 2, 3 and 4. There will be negative marking of 0.25 marks for each wrong answer. Candidates are therefore advised to keep this in mind while answering the questions. Now let's come to paper 2, which will be descriptive test. So the subject for the test will be a short essay and a letter in English or in any language included in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. The maximum marks will be 50, that is 25 plus 25. And the time duration for this test is 45 minutes and 60 minutes for the candidates eligible for a scribe. Paper 2 will be of descriptive type in pen and paper mode, in which the candidates will be required to write a short essay and a letter in English or any language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. So paper 2 will only be of qualifying nature and is intended to test elementary language skills in view of categorization of the post as Group C and in view of job requirements. However, marks scored by the candidates in paper 2 will be used to decide merit in case more than one candidate score equal normalized marks in paper 1. Paper 2 will be held only for those candidates who meet the cutoff prescribed by the Commission in paper 1 for different categories. Now, let's talk about the physical Efficiency Test or PET and Physical Standard Test or PST for the post of Havaldar in CBIC and CBN. So, for the physical efficiency test, there are two criteria, that is walking and cycling. So, for walking, the male candidate has to reach in 1600 meters in 15 minutes and the female has to reach 1 kilometer in 20 minutes. So that is the criteria for clearing this test. Then in case of cycling, the male has to cycle about 8 kilometers in 30 minutes and the female candidate has to cycle 3 kilometers in 25 minutes. Cycling is not applicable for the post of Havaldar in DGPM CBIC. So, a woman candidate who, as a result of test, is found to be pregnant of 12 weeks, standing or over, shall be declared temporarily unfit and her candidature will be held in abeyance until the confinement is over. Vacancies against temporarily unfit candidates will be kept unfilled in the final result. Such female candidates will be re-examined for physical efficiency test or PET 6 weeks after the date of confinement, subject to the production of medical certificate of fitness from a registered medical practitioner. If found fit, they may be appointed against the vacancies kept reserved for and allowed the benefit of seniority in accordance with the instructions of the government as amended from time to time. Now we'll talk about the physical standard test. The minimum physical standards for the post of Havaldar in CBIC and CBN are as follows. For male, the height must be of 157.5 cm and it's relaxable by 5 cm in the case of Garhwalis, Assamese, Gorkhas and the members of scheduled tribes. And the male's chest must be, the unexpanded chest must be of 76 cm and minimum expansion must be of 5 cm. Now for the female criteria, the height must be of 152 cm, which is relaxable by 2.5 cm in the case of Garhwalis, Assamese, Gorkhas and members of scheduled tribes. And the female's weight must be of 48 kg. And there is a relaxable by and it is relaxable by 2 kg in the case of Garhwalis, Assamese, Gorkhas and members of scheduled tribe. Now when we talk about the mode of selection of the examination, so the minimum qualifying marks in paper 1 are as follows. For the UR category, there is a percentage of 30 for qualifying the examination. For OBC and EWS category, one must clear 25% of the paper. And for all other categories, the percentage is of 20%. Now coming to paper 2, so paper 2 will be qualifying in nature and the minimum qualifying marks in paper 2 are as follows. For the UR category, the qualifying percentage is 40% and for all other categories, the qualifying percent is 35%. So this was the basic information for the post of multitasking non-technical staff in Havaldar of the CBIC and CBN post. Hope this has been helpful to you all. Thank you.